Oh,
Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land. I wonder if this is working.
is it working?
Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land. I wonder if this is working.
I think I see it on Twitch. Is it working?
I can hear Raph. That means we did it right. Kinda.
I think I see it on Twitch.
I can hear you. That's a good thing.
On YouTube. Yeah, I see it on YouTube.
That means we did it right. Kinda. Hey, everybody. I'm not Max Stein, and I love video games.
And I am Raph, and I also love video games.
You could have just said I am not Max Stein, and I love video.
I mean, I'm not Max Stein, but you all know that Max Stein couldn't be here today. You know, he had some stuff going on.
He had to go lick the cat's butt.
Exactly. Yeah. He does that all the time. Got him a couple of times.
And without him, we had technical difficulties because I'm
Just a
not
few.
super savvy, or Raph's computer was about to explode. One of the two.
Something or other.
The internet.
Oh, you're making a video?
Say hi, internet.
Hi, Internet.
Hi, internet. Hello.
Wait. Oh, you're doing one of them screens.
Yep, go back to the party. We're having a Halloween party here. There's like 18 million teenagers here at this house.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That
crazy is
sounds-
a good word for it, except not.
Sounds chaotic, honestly.
What's the opposite of fun and crazy? All right, teenagers.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What do you got in store for us today, huh?
We are. You are. Hang on to your seat because you're in for a treat. Wait, how's that go? No, I don't remember. So I thought we'd do something a little different tonight because it's Halloween. Spooky.
Hey,
And we're gonna watch a movie.
gnarly. Okay, sounds good.
It hasn't been long enough for there to be any. Actually, there's not a whole lot of good scary video game movies anyway. I'm looking at you, Resident Evil, because you're not that great. But they're also not old enough to be in the public domain, which means we can't watch them on YouTube without getting in trouble.
Fair enough. Okay.
So instead, we're gonna watch one of my favorites because for a movie as old as it is, damn, the script writing is really good. The ending is worth sticking around for. Let's put it that way.
All right.
And that is 1959's House on Haunted Hill, starring Vincent Price.
Oh, gnarly. Okay, I actually have not seen this movie either, so that's cool.
And the first time that I saw this movie, I wasn't expecting that much because it's a late 50s movie. It's black and white, but Vincent Price is the man. And the acting is a little over the top and all that kind of stuff too. But the plot lines that happen, like near the end of the movie, are worth the price of admission.
Hell yeah, man. Let's do it. I like I said, I've never seen this movie, so I'm excited.
All right, let's jump in,
Cool.
see if you get audio in the stream there, and you can watch it.
Am I gonna watch it straight through the? Yeah. Okay.
You never know.
Am I gonna watch it straight through the? Yeah. Okay.
You never know. Or just bring it up on your screen and watch along with the rest of us.
That's what I'm thinking I might do. Yeah, I was gonna pull the movie up now.
Or just bring it up on your screen and
Let's see if we can hit play at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, I'm starting. All right. I'm ready to. You know when you play it.
Lots of really good screaming at the beginning, by the way. Screaming warning.
You playing it yet?
Yes.
Okay.
We are at 41 seconds in.
41 seconds in. All right. Cool. Now at 42, 43, 44. There we go.
May I introduce myself? I'm Watson Pritchard.
Oh, this is nice. I can turn the volume down on my own.
The only really haunted house in the world. Since it was built a century ago, 7 people, including my brother, have been murdered in it. Since then, I've owned the house. I've only spent one night there, and when they found me in the morning, I was almost dead.
Exposition.
Yeah, lots of it. Wait, did he say that when they found him in the morning he was
I'm Frederick Lauren.
Almost dead.
almost
I
dead?
rented
Almost
a
dead.
house on Haunted Hill tonight so that my wife can give a party.
She's a
It's a
bitch.
haunted house party. She's so amusing.
A haunted house.
There'll be
party.
food and drink and ghosts. And perhaps even a few murders.
Ooh.
You're all invited.
Murder.
If any of you you will spend the next
Oh.
12 hours in this
Vincent
house,
Price
I'll
is the
give you
man.
each $10,000. Or your next of kin in case you don't survive. But here come our
A whole $10,000
In
Holy
1959, that's a lot. That's
I'm
enough
sure
to
it
buy like a
was, yeah.
house.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
Funeral cars. She's so amusing. Her sense of humor is, shall we say, original.
shit. So
I dreamed
amusing.
of the hearse. It's empty now, but after a night in the house on Haunted Hill, who knows?
Who knows?
This is Lance Schroeder, a test pilot. So no doubt a brave man. But don't you think you can be much braver if you're paid for it?
Blah 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 characters. What are we drinking tonight?
What are we drinking? I'm drinking a highlight tonight.
Oh, you and your highlight.
I like highlight. It's a good beer. I also have
That's
it
fair.
all day in reserve on the side here just in case. I'm ready for that one once I finish this one.
Coming to the party
Yeah.
to write a feature article on ghosts.
It's a good idea, honestly. A nice spooky movie. I wasn't sure what I was, what I was gonna be watching for Halloween,
You've already met
and I've never
Watson
seen this movie,
Pritchard,
so it's awesome.
a man
This is a
living
great
in
movie,
mortal
so.
fear of a house, and yet he is risking his life to spend another night here. I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Agreed,
For money.
if you will.
This is like we don't care who these people are. They're all characters in the movie.
Claims that my ghost
Yeah.
will help his work on his
There's
career.
He's a
you gotta love. This has got to be one of the original movies that's like spend the night in a haunted house and get a bunch of my old rich man money.
Oh yeah, this is the movie, right? Like this is the first one that did that, as far as I know. How many different variations of this movie have been made? There's like House on Haunted Hill, Haunting on Hill House.
I think this has only been remade twice.
Yeah, there was one like the 2000s, I believe, with a couple of more famous people.
It's one of those
Not more
movies.
famous than Vincent Price,
And
but-
it's one of those things where like I saw it and I was probably like it's okay, and then it just went in one ear and out the other, left my brain.
Right. Yeah. Man, look at these.
She
these
sent.
seats.
He explained that his wife is throwing this haunted house party, and so she sent hearses for all of the guests to set the mood.
Oh, hearses. Oh man. Okay. I didn't catch that.
Automatic gates in the 50s.
It's ghostly.
There's actually just two guys hiding in the bushes.
Yeah, right. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what actually was going on set. Somebody just yanking it. Not in that way.
Jacking it in San
Just yanking it in the
Diego.
corner, yeah. Just yanking that gate. That's a new euphemism I made up. What are you doing? Nothing. Just yanking the gate. Oh, okay, cool. Wait a minute.
Great job. I'm gonna go post
Man,
this in
look
one of the
at that.
discords here. Men's and ladies' wardrobe.
Oh,
Ooh la la.
we have separate people for that. Interesting.
I was literally watching some Joe Bob thing today, and they had a guy on that was a director of an old cheesy movie. And they had a scene where they had a cat in it. And he goes, I didn't specify, I just said get a cat. So they went and hired like a union cat. They spent $5,000 on this cat. It's on screen for 4 seconds. I was so pissed.
A union cat.
You know,
This
like a
cat is
trained
unionized.
cat.
Yeah, right.
Like a
yeah.
It's like, it didn't need to be trained. It was just going to be held for like 4 seconds. It wasn't going to do any tricks.
The cat has its own SAG card.
And he's like, it cost me $5,000 because I wasn't more specific.
Oh, spooky. This guy right here, he looks haunted. He was the one that's already spent the night in the house, right?
All right.
It isn't a very warm welcome, is it?
Only the ghosts in this house are glad we're here.
The doctor's a little weird.
Are we all
I
strangers
see
to each
that.
other? Don't you two know each other?
I'm afraid I don't even know your name.
I'm Nora Manning.
Lance Schroeder.
You have not seen Clue, or you have seen Clue?
Me?
Yeah.
I have not seen Clue. Remember?
There's a little bit of that. I thought so.
Yeah.
This scene
Oh, yeah.
reminds me of Clue because in Clue they like don't really know everybody. They don't know each other, but they realize they're tied together somehow.
Of course. Okay, that makes
I
sense.
don't know him. All the details about running the house were done by me.
Yeah, everybody seems to need or really want the 10 grand.
Except for the doctor, he cares about the ghosts more than anything else.
Ah.
$50,000 party.
Is he the Van Helsing style sort of character here?
I don't think he's that well developed.
Right, I see. Okay. No. He's...
Special effects.
You don't say.
Actual candles in the
Oh
chandelier.
my. I feel like that wouldn't fly on a movie set these days. Like she was legit, like basically kind of right under that.
This thing's made of solid steel.
One false move. The chandelier would have killed her. Spooky.
Almost did.
Yeah, right.
There's Vincent Price just hanging out, watching people almost die.
Yeah, just being the fucking man. Only Vincent Price could pull off a mustache like that. I wish I could, but I can't. I look like I don't know. I look like I touched children or something if I had a mustache like that. It would not be good. I'm just saying it wouldn't work. Wouldn't work.
Dust and dirt everywhere. The water barely trickles.
That's his wife.
Couldn't you have had the
Yeah.
place clean?
They don't like each other very much.
Apparently not.
That's important to the plot.
Oh, right.
Suitable for a party.
I'm not going to the party.
The spend the night ghost party was your idea, remember? Since it's gonna cost me $50,000, I want you to.
They seem to have chemistry though, you know, these two, Vincent Price and whoever this actress is.
Why all these strangers? Why none of our friends?
Friends? Do we have any friends?
What's the difference?
No, your jealousy took care of that.
I had a reason for inviting each guest. I wanted kind of a cross section.
They've all also slept with you.
And from drunk to jet pilot, they share one thing. They all need money. Now let's see if they're brave enough to earn it.
And you call this a party?
Oh.
Could be.
Why do you always do that? It spoils the champagne.
I'm threatening you with matricide.
Never does.
Will you guarantee that?
Or whatever that is when you kill your
Make a
partner.
good headline.
Matricide is when you kill your mother,
Playboy
right?
with champagne cork.
Pop.
Will you join me?
No,
Nah.
thank you.
Just a sip.
Champagne's for winners.
My humor is
That's some
behind
very
that.
non-bubbly champagne.
It's always
Looks like
good to know
water.
It's
Very,
pron-
very still.
it's pronounced Bublé, like Michael Bublé.
Michael Bubbly?
that. You'll enjoy the party.
Bubbles?
Michael
Booble?
Bublé.
Michael Boobles?
Your trust is so touching. And I'm not going to part.
Of all my wives, you're the least agreeable.
But still alive.
Would you go away for $1 million tax-free? You want it all, don't you?
I deserve it all. Your jealousy isn't tax-free. And your possessiveness is maddening.
If ever
When
a
you
man
poison
grounds
me.
for divorce,
But can't prove them.
the time will come. You'll slip up one of these days.
Think so?
If I live long enough. You remember the fun we had when you poisoned me?
I think you're a little bit ahead.
Something you ate, the doctor said.
Yes.
Am I?
Arsenic on the
I'm at
rocks.
11:05.
Annabelle.
Oh, yes,
Do
yes.
it
I
again
am a
if you
little
thought you
ahead.
could get away with it, wouldn't you?
Darling, what makes you think that?
It's about trying to get that timing right. He just grabbed her.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I hear that
You can see it in the
Hank's
studio,
very
too.
uncomfortable.
Oh, that's
In case
true,
you
that's
get
true.
any more ideas.
Try to line it up there.
Don't let the ghosts and the ghouls disturb you, darling.
Darling, the only ghoul in the house is you.
And don't
Get-
sit up all
Oh!
night thinking of ways to get rid of me. It makes wrinkles.
Or to give me the HIV.
pieces.
Oh
We found parts of
man.
the bodies all over the house, in places you wouldn't think. The funny thing is the heads have never been found.
Hysteria?
And feet and things like that. But no heads.
I don't think they use that term anymore.
In a rage, threatened the husband with a knife, and then, carried away by hysteria, took a swing at him and simply went on from there.
She certainly went on. How many people did she kill, Mr. Richard?
Only two. Her husband and her sister. No one else was here.
So there are two loose heads just floating around in here somewhere?
Yeah, why not?
Hell yeah,
Maybe
I
at
like
the
this
midnight.
lady. Certainly.
They whisper to each other.
You're still ahead somehow.
Cry.
I'm still ahead somehow.
Since
Okay.
our host isn't here, would anyone care to mix me a drink?
Certainly. What will you have?
Good evening. I'm your host, Frederick Lauren. Since we're all strangers to each other,
Welcome to the
let's
Disney Haunted Mansion.
I advise you to
I'll
call
be
this
your
party off
host,
now. The
your
ghosts are already
ghost
moving. It's a
host.
bad sign.
Let me apologize for my wife. She'll join us later. What do you have,
Scotch and
Doctor?
I'll have the same.
All right, now I'm almost certainly
Now,
behind.
before the party begins, let's go.
But I think behind is better than ahead.
The caretakers will leave at midnight, locking us in here until they come back in the morning. Once the door is locked, there's no way out. The windows have bars that
Oh.
the jail would be proud of, and the only door to the outside locks like a vault. There's no electricity. No
Hacked to
phone.
pieces with a kitchen knife. That must have taken forever. Almost certainly.
So, no way to
A
call
butter
for
knife.
help.
You just use a butter knife the entire time.
Like a coffin.
So, if any of you decide not to stay for the party, you must let me know before midnight.
So they're gonna be locked in at midnight with no way to get out
Shan't
till
be able to
sunup.
pay you anything.
Yeah, sounds
I'm
great.
interested in your reasons for this, party. Aside from pleasant company.
Ghosts, Doctor. I think everyone wonders what they would do if they saw a ghost.
I'd pee.
And now my wife has given us all the opportunity to find out.
Amusing. Ghosts, etc., being only creations of hysteria, your party should be a success.
Well, Pritchard here promises us genuine ghosts.
7 now. Maybe more before morning.
That's cheerful.
4 men have been murdered in this house. And 3 women.
You planned your party very well, Mr.
He's
Lauren.
very in
4 of us
tune
are
with the dead.
3 are women. A ghost for everybody.
Well, Pritchard, why don't you take us on a tour through the house and let's see what happens, huh?
Oh, look at that.
Have you ever seen the movie? Well, it's really obscure. I shouldn't have opened with that, but the movie Terror Train with Jamie Lee Curtis.
No.
It's a movie that she made around the same time as Halloween when she started doing movies.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a bad movie,
Don't stand there.
but the problem with that movie, kind of like with this one, is she acts circles around everybody else in the movie.
Oh, I see. I see.
So when like Vincent Price is acting circles around everyone else, you're kind of like, ugh, can you two stop talking and just let Vincent Price talk?
Oh, that must be what it is. Who would want to haunt me?
I would say any self-respecting man
Terror
goes.
Train. Oh.
I hope it doesn't come back.
Wow, this looks not good.
He hasn't even
It's not a
started.
bad. It's about these kids for like their senior graduation or something. They go on like just like a party train, like a train that just like, you know, drives overnight or for a couple hours or something, so they can all party and whatnot. And then murder ensues.
I see. Okay.
Did you find your spot? Are you synced up with us?
I think so. I think so. I'm probably gonna be like off all night. I'll be honest, but I'm at 16 minutes exactly right now.
Who didn't die?
Oh yeah, you're like 5-10 seconds behind.
Okay, that's fine.
So them
As long
walking
as
into the
I'm
basement.
Within, yeah, I see them walking into the basement. Yeah.
Look at
As long
this.
as I'm within range.
Check this thing out.
But his wife didn't think it was any good. So he filled the vat with acid. Threw her in. She was supposed to stay down.
Oh, he's got a crazy ass wine cellar,
The
huh?
bones came up.
So they filled the vat with
It's a
acid.
funny thing,
Oh,
but none of the murders here were just ordinary.
why on earth?
Just shooting.
Well, he's
I mean,
explaining.
Yeah.
They've all been sort of wild, violent, different.
All crazy ass shit like this.
You mean there's still acid in there?
don't fall in.
You mean there's still acid in there? Are you gonna fall in and try?
Throw something in first. Yeah. Is that what the idea is here? Come on, dude. Chuck a thing in there. Is that a dead ass?
The answer to your question is
Everything
yes.
hair and flesh. It just leaves the bones.
It just leaves the bones.
Check. Literally still acid. Okay, good to know.
You know what's funny too is that's a lot of acid.
That is a lot of acid. I was thinking about that. I'm like, how did you guys buy that?
Where does one purchase like 5,000 gallons of acid?
Right. Yeah. Like that's like a small fish tank. I mean, like a small whale tank. You know, like you could put a baby whale in that tank. It's large.
But it's
Just
important.
saying.
But it's important to the plot.
Okay. All right. That's good to know too.
How'd you get invited to this party?
I'm not screwing you. Leave me alone.
All right. You want to fuck by the vat of acid? Let's do it. Now that those losers are gone.
Everybody would get $10,000.
But he didn't say
You ready to
anything
live
about
dangerously?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes, I am gonna go get some candy.
He just made a deal with me.
Hell yeah.
Nothing about having to stay.
Aren't you going to stay?
If I don't, I lose $10,000.
I'm going to stay too. $10,000.
Yeah.
$10,000 hairs.
You believe in ghosts?
That's a fortune.
No.
What's your favorite kind of Halloween candy?
I don't really want that
Ew,
doctor
Jesus.
says. You can spook yourself. I've done it
Sorry,
twice.
Jinx scared the shit out of me.
Spooky movie.
Man, my favorite Halloween candy. Holy hell. Oof. I do like. I love like anything with chocolate and peanut butter. So like Reese's are
Oh,
great.
you mean like the best Halloween candy? Reese's
Hell yeah,
peanut
yeah.
butter cups.
Reese's are gnarly. Yeah, I love those. I'm weirdly a fan of Snickers. Like I feel like Snickers are kind of like the basic chocolate bar, but man, they are good.
Yeah.
Boy, I've never
It's a
seen
banger
so
of a
many
chocolate bar
doors.
right there.
B-Rad, what's your favorite kind of Halloween candy?
Closet? Bottles.
Does it go anywhere?
Uh-oh. Just a sex dungeon.
Man, you are in danger. Probably. Maybe. If I know my horror movies, you're in danger.
I'm in danger.
Cracking into the reserves. Whoa, that's actually kind of spooky.
I mean, in the 50s, that was terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, it's low-key a little bit scary now in
Yeah, oh,
the
yeah.
2020s.
This movie still holds up pretty good.
Ghastly old lady.
I thought for a second she ran towards it.
Yeah, right, yeah.
It's gone, and there's a ghost.
Well, the way she shoved herself off that wall, like it was, I don't know.
Romance is gone
Yeah.
where?
He locked himself in the sex dungeon.
Popping off. The sex dungeon. Yeah, hell yeah. It's not locked.
You all right?
Did he just? He looked like he. Oh, I thought he put the candle out as soon as he lit it.
I must have bumped my head.
And the only way you could bump your head in here is to run head on into the wall.
Or fall on the floor.
Yeah, you look like you kind of tripped about 10 feet away from the door you walked through, bud.
they didn't kill him.
Who?
He didn't bump his head. They hit him.
They?
My in-laws.
Doesn't he? They mentioned he had stayed in the house before. I kind of missed. Like, is he related at all to Vincent Price? Like,
No, I don't think any of them are.
Okay,
Or
okay.
if they do, they explain stuff later. But no, he has
Right.
he has the brother and the sister-in-law that were murdered, I think.
that's what it was. Okay. I was like, why is it that he was there? Why has?
Well,
It was
also for the
wearing
money.
black thing that
Right.
went all the way to the
Well, yeah, he's there for the money now,
you a little
but
frightened,
he has
Miss
spent the night in the place before.
Well, yes.
That, Mr. Lauren, is hysteria.
But then, Doctor, how do you explain what happened to Lance? Was that hysteria too?
No, that was ecstasy.
You better get that checked in a day or so. Thanks, Doc.
It's a good thing you invited a doctor.
I know, right? It's almost like you planned all of this.
Oh, I just needed him to look at my scabies.
The ghosts are coming closer, Mr. Lauren.
You really believe in your pet ghost, don't you, Pritchard?
Before the night's over, you will too.
Would you like a drink, Lance?
No, thanks.
I think, Doctor, I'll give you the 10 grand if you look at this mole. Can you tell it's misshapen?
Mr. Lauren, are you really going to pay anyone who stays all night?
Certainly.
I wonder if Vincent
$10,000.
Price sounded like that,
red
like in his
tape
day-to-day
or
life.
delay?
You know, like,
In a hurry, dear?
just like going to the bank, just like, I would like to withdraw $10,000.
There you are,
And the guy at the counter saw this movie, so he's like, "Just
Yeah.
staying in a haunted castle, huh?"
Yeah,
Gonna-
right, yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Look at these clever little chickadees.
Yeah. What are you guys doing, huh?
Lighting these dynamite sticks.
Someone or something was in here when I came in. Where? And if the door was locked, how did it get out? What you saw
Kablooey.
might have been a ghost story, but what was in
Yeah.
here with me was no
Full on explode.
I don't know. I was so scared.
It's a noisy candle, right?
Who's there? Shave and a
different
haircut.
to you?
Yes.
Three, 6, 9, 12. 12 feet.
I don't know what comes after that. Shit.
Now, I'm gonna knock on the other wall. When you hear me, you knock on
12, 52,
Hike.
4. There's 4 steps from the door. Okay. I'd never learned how to count. I'm sorry. It's not necessary for being a doctor.
Holy shit.
And door sounds squishy. Oh fuck. That actually made me. Oh damn! That's actually really fucking creepy.
When you don't expect it.
Yeah, no, that's like, and the way she like just away was great.
Where'd it come from?
Amazing.
I don't know. Under my blouse. What?
I love movie magic. It's great.
Movie
Ran out
doobies.
of here.
Yeah.
Lance, it doesn't run. It just floats.
Yeah, but why didn't I see it?
You don't believe me.
Can I?
I'm just saying, you won't share your drugs, and I'm not as high as you.
Yeah, right, yeah. Baby, I don't know what reefers you've been smoking.
Mm-hmm.
What is this, 19, when did it, 1959 you said?
1959, yeah.
Is it set in its own time period, or
I
is
believe
it set
so.
like an older, okay, yeah. So the big drug of the time would probably have been, you know, cannabis. They're all, smoking doobies out there. That's all they do in the 1950s, right? Oh no, they loved taking like pills back then or something like that, right? Something like that, right? I don't know.
Depressing, isn't
I'm trying to figure out what kind of drugs they're on.
Now the wife that didn't want to participate is all of a sudden participating, just to spite him.
Party. Why did you come here?
He said he'd give me $10,000.
And a handy.
Why did he pick you?
I love this. Yeah, I love this. Like,
The
just
supervisor just came and said I was
she's
invited.
just all about. You know, she wasn't about it. Now she's like, fuck it. I'm just gonna play along.
How long have you known my husband?
Sort of waspy, sort of
So?
couple hates each other kind of deal. It's funny.
What were you doing wandering around by yourself?
Well, I was in the cellar with Lance.
Looking for a
Mr.
sandwich?
Schroeder. I just left, that's all.
Don't do it again. Don't go anywhere in this house by yourself. Now fix your face and I'll come by for you in a few minutes.
But
You're in danger. We all are.
but who?
I hope for your sake you never find out.
Told you.
Hey,
I'm Annabelle
mama.
Lauren. Were you looking for something?
Not
Yeah, this
exactly.
guy is
Are you a
just
doctor?
No, I'm not
trying
sure.
to bone everybody.
You've hurt yourself.
Oh, it's just a bump on the head.
Oh, he's the pilot.
That's the pilot, yeah.
I see.
Thank you, Mrs. Lauren.
I think the doctor's wearing the darker coat.
Yeah.
And because I'm a pilot, I try to bone everything.
Yeah, for real. No, this guy's got he's very
You
excitable.
were
Let's
with
just
the
say
young
that.
girl in the cellar. Why was she so upset?
Was she?
And you don't look like the type to go around bumping his head. What really happened, Lance?
Well, Nora thought she saw a ghost, but I didn't see anything.
Bumping what?
She was just frightened.
And mad at me, I think.
I wouldn't joke about anything else that happens here tonight.
Now, don't tell me you're taking all this seriously.
Aren't you?
Well, I'd like to find out what hit me.
Lance. If I need help, may I count on you?
Oh.
Sure, I guess so. Look, what's going on here anyway? I mean, what is with this party business?
This is no party. He's planning something.
Your husband?
I wish I knew what it was.
Must be pretty big if he's going to lay out 50,000.
Money doesn't mean anything. He has a reason for getting us all up here to this dreadful old house.
Well, what for? He doesn't even know us.
Maybe that's exactly why you're here.
Well, what can he get away with?
Oh, he thinks that big money like his can get away with anything. You know, of course, that I'm his fourth wife. The first simply disappeared. The other two died. Lance, I don't want to join them.
Why would you marry him knowing
Oh,
all that?
doctors said they died of heart
Why
attacks.
would you? Why would you go ahead and just yeah, okay. Cool.
Because he's
Well,
really fucking rich.
What can he do?
I guess that's true. That's
Husband is
fair.
sometimes insane with jealousy.
Go,
Nothing
baby.
matters to him then.
Go.
Please be careful.
Will he hurt you?
He would kill me if he could.
Only with a hammer. Knife or anything really. You'd help me with plenty of things. I'm just saying.
Annabelle, you're missing all the fun. Nora Manning was almost killed by a falling chandelier. The pilot bashed his head in.
Is he badly hurt?
The Saturnine psychiatrist bandaged him up. Don't you want to go and console him, as you do most men, in your
Ooh.
fashion?
You're so clever, Frederick.
Yes, I lie awake nights
It's just they fucking hate each other so much.
You didn't marry
It's
me,
so
dear.
funny.
I married you. Unpleasant, but no mistake.
Well, hurry up.
Frederick, for the last time, I'm not going to your
Oh.
party.
And for the last time, it's not my party, but yours. And you are going.
I'm gonna stay here and brush my hair. Oh,
I am not.
You ready?
No.
Are you ready, dear?
Yes, damn you.
Would you adore me as much if I were poor? Well,
Got her.
Dorothy is a lovely widow.
damn.
Would you adore me as much if
Almost
I
time
were
to pack up
poor?
the house.
Oof.
Then your party will really begin. I wonder how it'll end.
No, we haven't even gotten to the actual haunting on the house of the hill house. You know what I mean? Shut up.
Hill of House Hill.
The haunted house on the hill.
Betrayal at House on the Hill is one of my favorite board games. 'Cause it's
That's
like
a good one, yeah.
spooky game that changes all the time.
It sucks. I haven't been able to play a full game of that. I
Oh my gosh.
played it at a we were supposed to play it like last week over here, and just never happened. But
Doesn't take very
the
long.
one time, no, yeah, I know, yeah. Like the one time I tried, it was at a bar, and the people that I was playing with weren't super into it. You know, a couple of us were, some of us weren't, so it just kind of ended up not getting finished.
Huh.
One of my favorites is one that I had back there called Dead of Winter. I don't know if you ever played that one.
I have
but,
played that one. It's not bad. Ooh, it's one of the missing heads.
Oh my! Oh damn! That's kind of brutal looking. Holy shit! Not the reaction I would have had. It's more like I would start screaming. I think.
Those curtains aren't for a window. They're like a hidden passage. What? Wow, who puts curtains in the middle of a hallway?
Yeah. Also, how has nobody found this hidden passageway in the entire time they've been? I could just... Whoops, oh, I leaned on it. Oh my god. This lady has zero self-preservation instinct. It's just... I just saw a human head in the box. I'm gonna wander off into the dark.
Come with us. Come with us before he kills you.
Oh.
This is fine. She's fine.
This is fine. I'm good. I'm okay with this.
Where's Laura? Miss Manning.
I don't want to stay here.
Nora, what happened?
Finally, someone being sensible.
That's Jonas Slides and his wife. They've been
Creepy
caretakers
Slides.
here for years. She's blind, you know.
I'm not going to stay here.
So, Doctor, it looks
She
like
also
we have a
floats.
real case of hysteria
Yeah.
on our hands.
I think she's just a little upset, not hysterical.
Today's secret word, kids, is hysteria.
Yeah.
Anytime you hear someone say the secret word, scream real loud.
So funny how many times I've heard it in this movie, and I'm like, yeah, it's
This is my wife.
you don't, yeah, it's not. They don't use that no more.
She's got hysteria.
Dr.
Oh
Trent.
my.
You know Watson Pritchard, of course. Nora Manning, and this is Lance Schroeder.
Boner McBonington.
Yeah, that's what that guy's name was. I remember now. They said that at the beginning. That
What about the 10,000?
bandage on his head.
He wants to kill me.
These two goons just staring.
Mr. Lawrence.
May I have your
I could
attention,
see where
please?
you'd find them
I think
extremely
you all
creepy
remember
because
the bargain we
they're
made about
extremely
staying
creepy.
overnight.
This
$10,000
Vincent
apiece.
Price's character is like,
If
yes,
you
they just
don't
wander
survive,
around the house all day. It's a little fucking weird. I'm not
$50,000
gonna
divided
lie.
amongst the rest of you. If I should die,
So
you will be paid by my estate. When the door is locked from the outside by the caretakers, we'll all be forced to stay in this house. until
Foreshadowing.
morning. If any of you
Oh
decide
my.
not to stay, you
If
must
I
speak
should
with the
die-
caretakers now. You
Looks
won't
at
have
the
a
wife,
chance
yeah.
to change your minds later. Because there'll be no way to get out.
I don't want to stay.
Wait.
it doesn't seem like a good idea to divvy up the money again amongst all of them if one of them dies. Because I feel like it would just encourage murder, right? You know,
Mur-
just
Oh, wait for it.
I mean, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of murder to be had.
It isn't
good-
midnight yet. Who told them they could leave?
They never leave before midnight.
Well, they've gone now.
I'm surprised this movie's actually flying by. We're
Good movie.
like
It's only
actually,
like an
yeah.
hour long. It's only like just over an hour.
Yeah, but still, even then, like I don't know, it hasn't felt like it's been a long movie. It's good.
Too late
You know?
now.
Darling,
I like old movies. I don't know. I grew up watching a lot of old
get
movies.
some
so-
cars
Look
up
at
here
that.
for these people and let them go home.
Check this out.
But pay them first.
This is your party. Remember. In spite of my wife's faith in my ability to do the impossible,
After all.
we will all have to stay in this house until 8 o'clock in the morning. But we have some party favors for you in these little coffins. This is my wife's
Aw.
idea. I must say, I think it's rather dangerous. I suppose you all know how to use one of these things, but in case you don't, you just press down on the
Okay. Everybody gets a handgun.
Here's a gun for everyone.
You get a gun. You get a gun. You get a gun. You get a gun.
And now she's deaf.
Oh, yeah, like everybody in that room is.
against the dead, only the living.
Fired the gun like 3 inches from her head.
Yeah, right, yeah. Exactly. Everybody gets a gun. Here, have a gun.
Right?
Yes, yeah.
I like how they just line up for their gun.
Go ahead, take it.
That's,
I could
here's
use
a gun.
2, sweetheart.
You get a gun. Here, you get 4.
Miss Bridges.
This just,
And here's yours.
by all accounts, just seems like a bad idea.
Sure idea. Who knows, you may want to use it on me before this night is over.
Throw these guns away. They won't do you any
I
good.
fucking love these,
I
like
agree
these
with
two,
you
like
on
this
that
this
one.
couple right here.
Hold
Oh,
on to the
I love
same
that. That's great. That's
Right.
fucking awesome. Like, nudge it
Don't
away.
you approve of our little party favors?
Suppose Nora had a gun when she
You're a
was
little
blind.
willy-nilly with that.
I don't think anyone else is going to walk around in total darkness.
Oh, I'm sure we're not going to go running around the house shooting each other, aren't you?
Who knows? Fear makes people do amazing things.
This guy's got no trigger discipline.
Mr. Bridges, you said your sister-in-law killed a man and a woman here and cut
And
them
the
up?
ghost guy is an
You
alcoholic.
said they found heads.
Oh
and
yeah.
feet, but they
I mean,
never
wouldn't
found
you
any
be?
heads.
I'm just saying.
Would you like to see one of those heads? Would you all like to see one of those heads? Well, then, just follow me.
And the hysteria begins.
Oh god.
Darling,
Let's
I
see
really
where
don't
this.
need this.
Maybe you do, darling.
Just go look in my suitcase. Just go look.
Why? This is just a vibrator.
A very big one, too.
Yeah.
But it was in there. A woman's head.
Nora,
I swear
I
there
think
was
you're
a
a
human
little
head in
upset.
there.
would you care for a sedative?
Whoa.
Everybody and their drugs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they love their benzodiazepines. You know, they love those bennies.
Benny's.
Think it's all right to leave
Yeah.
her by herself, Doctor?
I wish she'd taken the sedative.
Oh, people still love those.
Suppose she thought she saw.
They're closing in on her.
Look, Doc, I think somebody ought to stay with her.
There could be a million people around her. But if they wanted her, they'd get her.
What if he's right?
He's too drunk to know what he's talking about.
I wonder.
And you gave him my handgun.
Gave
That man is too drunk to even
them
know what he's
all handguns.
Yeah, exactly.
Go
Yeah.
in and talk to her?
Well, do you think there really was a head in your suitcase?
I don't know.
A thing like that would put me right over the edge.
But would you sort of stay up here? I mean,
She said holding a handgun. I'm gonna just keep back to the handgun. It's just it's such a only a thing that would happen in a movie from 1959. Everybody gets handgun. Just in case you need to shoot a ghost.
Are you sure there are only 7
I just want to know what this guy's end game is. You know?
Except for the ghosts.
I don't believe in ghosts. nor in frightening women. In Nora's case, it's gone far enough. Perhaps too far.
What do you suggest we do about it, Doctor?
Don't frighten her anymore.
Okay.
Easier said than done. She's afraid of water.
Yeah. Fucking a butterfly farts in the next room and this woman screams.
I've used every toilet, but none of them flush.
Nora.
I'm in here. I'm in here. Stop.
I said don't come in.
Please.
Oh, she found the working toilet.
Yeah.
Nora?
Oh. Damn, that's kind of grisly.
Found the other head.
I'm always astounded sometimes as to what they show in some of these older movies. Like, that's a severed head, you know? Like, I feel like I don't see that in a lot of movies from this era.
Well, at least this guy grabs it, so he has some
Yeah,
proof.
right, yeah. True, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. This guy's like, what the fuck, dude?
They've taken her. In a little while, she'll be one of them.
Where's Nora?
Where is she? It's too late. It's too late. You'll never find her again.
Pritchard, if you know where she is, you better tell me now.
She's gone. She's gone with them. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Broheim is crazy.
For real. Oh, you heard that, like, at the end of there?
It's very good fidelity.
That's what I call great. Oh my god. Damn. I love a good electrotheremin. It's normally associated with the sci-fi movies of this time. Good use of it in a spooky movie. Unless that's actually a woman singing. I don't know. Sounds like a theremin to me.
She's not dead?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. She looked pretty dead. I'm just saying she was hanging. Last time I checked, that usually results in a permanent nap, but I don't know. Oh, it's the
dead.
wife. Oh, she's dead. Yeah, she.
Your wife hanged herself.
Suicide.
Nobody believes you.
She wakes up. It's like, it's just a prank, bro.
Oh, he has also found the extremely obvious hidden hallway.
Yeah. I swear, it's like nobody looks around in this movie.
Spatial awareness was not my
Yeah.
strong suit.
Shit, even I have better spatial awareness than this.
He tried to kill me. He grabbed me and choked me and put me in that room. And then he went away and left me
The other better actor.
dead. Mr. Lord.
Are you sure about this?
I don't know. It was dark.
Possessed by an
Must have
owl.
been him.
Has anybody seen you since he left you?
I heard some people in that room, but I went by and nobody saw me.
Mrs. Lawrence is dead.
She's got a crick in her neck. She keeps rubbing that spot.
Lawrence said she committed suicide. But I need somebody to kill her.
Got a crick in her neck. She keeps rubbing that spot. Maybe.
Lawrence said she
I don't know.
committed suicide.
Nobody believes him. What?
The way he locked that door was so funny. Are those bars? Yeah, those are bars.
They brought that up at the beginning.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Bars and locks on the doors.
Bars
Nobody's
and
getting outta
cars.
here. cars, bars, and phantom mobiles.
I'm sure you've come to the same conclusion I have.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's all have a meeting, discuss what to do.
He did give us all guns, you know.
Okay, in a minute.
This is true. Maybe we should all bring the guns to the meeting.
Did
I'm
you
just
bring
saying.
your gun? Oh shit, I forgot mine.
Fuck, I forgot my gun. I knew it. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. Charlie forgot his fucking gun. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to do this tomorrow.
I gotta go downstairs.
Don't forget your fucking gun or else I'll shoot you, I swear.
Anybody know you're here. If he thinks you're dead, he won't come here. And I'll get back as soon as I can.
Yes, this is a good plan. Yes, we certainly thought this through. This will have zero problems, I swear. Shoot yourself.
Bye-bye.
It's so wild you brought this movie in for this, because we were literally just talking about Vincent Price like last night. And just all the different movies he's been in. I had no idea he's been in some of the movies that he's been in.
So beautiful. So greedy. So cold.
I thought he was in The Wicker Man. Apparently he's not. That's Christopher Lee.
That's Christopher Lee, yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah.
What do you mean coming in here?
The original Wicker Man. Not to be confused with.
original one, yeah.
Wasn't it freaking Nicolas Cage in the remake?
Nicolas Cage, yeah.
I never saw the
Bees,
remake.
that guy, yeah.
I never saw the remake.
You don't have to. Just look up the scene with the bees, and that's all you gotta know.
She's already joined them.
Bees is a very well-known scene in that movie.
Yeah.
The remake, at
Get
least.
out, you sot. Don't
Not
come
the
back in this room again.
bees! He literally screams that.
It's hard to find the original Wicker Man on streaming services. I need to just buy a copy
That's
on
what
Blu-ray.
I've heard. Yeah, I've heard it's actually not an easy one to find.
Why is everyone so somber? Oh, right.
What's her
Somebody's dead.
Nora.
Fuck.
I didn't disturb her since I don't think this concerns her.
No, you're right.
Mr. Lauren, isn't there some way we can get out of this house now?
No, none at all.
We could try breaking out.
Wasn't
The
talking
only
to
door
you.
to the outside is made of steel. The bars of the windows are set in solid stone. We gotta stay.
We could all shoot at them with our guns.
I'm not afraid of your
Yeah,
ghosts.
if we all shoot one bar enough, we can break it.
But
Let's
I
do
am
it one at a
afraid.
time. Genius, I swear to God.
When we came here a few hours ago, the only thing we had in common was the $10,000 we'd get. Now, however, we share something else.
Guns.
The death of Mrs. Lauren.
And hysteria.
That's my friend
So
here,
far,
Code
tonight.
45.
One of us was almost killed by a falling chandelier.
Also, this handgun,
One of us was mysteriously slugged.
because the malt liquor.
One of us has been driven to the brink of absolute hysteria,
And one of us has herpes.
and one of us is dead.
I won't tell you who,
Not
but
it.
you'll
Were
find
these
out.
Accidents? Suicide? And we must stay here for 6 more hours.
6 hours.
You could,
6 of
you
us.
could do that.
It's already 2 a.m. Time
just
flies
sit
when
down.
you're not dying.
It will be neat.
Honestly, just stay in that room. Like,
How
everybody
many
just sit in that room, you all sleep together.
Let me ask you a question, Doctor.
If somebody tries to kill somebody, you
were
know.
the first one to
You'll
see
know.
my wife there.
And you all have
Did you
handguns.
also see anything
Shoot
that she
'em.
could have climbed up on and then jumped?
No.
Did any of them?
Well, then how did she do it?
There was nothing. How then did she get up there so high?
Exactly, Mr. Lawrence.
Ecstasy.
It's the
She
ghost,
couldn't have pulled
guys. It's
herself
the
up there. She
ghost.
couldn't have dropped from the ceiling. Do you think your wife killed herself?
No,
Not
she
at all.
was murdered.
by me. I mean, I'm sorry. Fuck.
Probably the pilot, because he also wants to bone me.
Or you, Mr.
True.
Lauren.
Yeah. The pilot wants to fuck
To
everybody.
deliberately kill someone, you must have a reason.
You ever met pilots?
We were all strangers
They're
to
like
your
that.
wife. Only you had a
Hope there's no
motive for
pilots in
murder.
the chat. I'm sorry.
Goo.
What husband hasn't
Sorry,
had
horny
somebody who wanted
pilots.
to kill his
Yeah.
wife? What husband hasn't had
I don't make the
$1,000
rules.
opportunity
You guys do.
to such a
I'm
way
just saying.
that never
Don't make the
suspected?
rules.
I'm not such
Just
a
a bunch
fool
of-
as to hang my wife from the ceiling by a rope.
Sorry.
The fact remains that you, or one of us, murdered Mrs. Lauren. And that's a matter for the police.
So how do we get the police?
That's my point. We can't until morning. What began as a silly party given by an eccentric has now involved us all in murder.
Hey, I'm not
Once
eccentric.
Pritchard
Yeah,
may be
right, yeah.
If another murder
Vincent Price
works,
is like,
let's
I'm
stop
right
it now.
here, you know?
Another murder.
You don't have to
Why not?
fucking talk about me like I'm
Maybe
not in the
we
room.
saw too much.
Damn, this cigarette's good.
Why should even a millionaire want to give each of us $10,000 to spend one night in a gloomy old house? To see some ghosts? Have a party? No.
Have you finished trying me, Doctor?
I'm sorry,
Is
were
the
you
verdict
talking to
guilty of
me?
murder?
I swear, I
Now,
thought I
this isn't
heard you.
getting us anywhere. Somebody killed Mrs. Lauren. We know that. One of us is guilty, and the rest of us are innocent. Okay. Now, what we have to do for the next 6 hours is protect ourselves from each other.
That's all I'm saying. You
With
know?
these guns.
Don't think anything.
Yeah, that's why you guys got the
I just know that
guns.
I'm going to my room, and if anybody
Just-
comes in, I'll.
Why
shoot
are you
them.
separating?
Or-
And if we all stay in our rooms, we'll be safe.
We have to stay
Because the
safe,
innocent
and
will
the
have
only
no
way to
reason
do
leave
that
the
is to
room, and the
separate.
guilty will admit his guilt if he or she does.
And we all have guns.
We're all agreed.
Thank you. Yes, that's sensible. That is sensible. You just said a thing that was sensible.
Well, that's just good writing.
Yeah, really, honestly. He's like, all of these things, all of this, this and that, and this. Also, we all have guns. I'm just saying.
That's
Through
funny.
with us yet.
Yeah. I mean, hell, we're all packing heat. It's all good. Man, he smokes that cigarette like he is just so stressed out right now, and he probably is.
I think a movie like this, like, really influenced, like, the motif of, like, the Spencer Mansion in Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, it's
What's the use of saying
a haunted
goodnight?
house. I mean, that's basically what the Spencer Mansion is, and like, it's all based on the fucking Sweet Home, and Sweet Home is just a bunch of people showing up into a haunted house, you know?
Also a really bad movie from the 80s.
I've heard it's bad. I kind of want to see
I've-
it though.
I've seen
just
it.
To, like,
It's bad.
You know, yeah, it's not worth it.
It's a
yeah.
funny situation, a funny scenario where the game is way better than the movie.
Funny, yeah.
Good night, Doctor.
You know, we're all gonna peek out our doors to make sure you stay in your room, mister.
Chuck it at the wall. Oh well, all right, fine. That's good enough.
If they throw it at the wall, they won't see it. I have to smash it on the table.
True, true. See, that's what I was just thinking. I was like, I'd probably do with this.
Just
Just-
sit in a corner chair and point your gun at the door.
Just stay up all night. Just have that thing.
Which is funny because he's the one that was very adamant that the guns aren't gonna help you against the ghost.
True, that is true. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering at this point, what are they thinking? Like, it's still, you know, I'm wondering, is there even a ghost? Like, was there a ghost to begin with? Seems like it. Maybe. Or is this all an elaborate, Agatha Christie-esque sort of murder mystery?
He has discovered the hallway that's very obviously there and hidden by the curtain.
She's like, fuck, was that there the whole time?
I really walk right by that like 4 times.
Feel
It's like
like
a
I
bad.
missed that.
It's like a bad video game.
Yeah, right.
It was
yeah.
right there the whole time.
Slowly, everybody notices it. Checks outside. He's like, shit, was that hallway always there? Oh boy. You're marked, lady, with a big old blood stain.
It happened to her earlier, but she
Yeah,
wiped it
yeah.
off and was like, "Oh, your house is leaking."
Yeah. Yeah, it's when he was like, "Oh, you've been marked."
By the Hoboken Police Department.
Seems like not a safe place to stick your handgun. I mean, I guess it's safe if you have a holster. Shoved it right in there.
You okay? They've all gone to their rooms and locked themselves in.
Lance, I've been thinking. It was so dark down there. Maybe it wasn't Mr. Lauren.
Ooh, that's some borderline Me Too shit right there, lady.
How can you be so sure?
She tried to warn me, asked me to help her. The doc thinks he's going to try and kill one of us. Now, there must be a way out of this place, and I'm going to find it and get the police before he does.
I'm going with you.
But if he finds out you're alive... No, Nora. You're safer here than any place else. Now just lock yourself in and keep quiet.
So now they're pretending like she's dead because somebody attacked her in a dark room.
Yeah.
If I find a way out, I'll come back and get you.
And you can thank me later by Yano.
Yeah, right, yeah. Just a wink and a nod. Huh?
Mr. Pilot, why is your face twitching?
I'm having a stroke.
Look what he found.
Oh shit, was that hallway there the whole time?
As everyone slowly discovers this hallway.
Yeah. I'm saying, everyone's like, oh fuck, this hallway's been here all this time.
But seriously, who hides a hallway with a curtain? I wouldn't even think to look there.
Yeah,
I would just assume windows.
You know, it's almost
Dun,
genius.
dun, dun.
There's a secret hallway in the secret hallway?
I mean, to be fair, the first part of the hallway is not very secret. It's
It wasn't
just
very well
curtains.
hid. True that. Yeah, it wasn't very well hid.
That part is secret. And one way, apparently. Did
Oh, what the? What? Whoa. What the fuck? Why is there a phone line coming into my room? Oh, it's a robot. She just let this happen. She's watching it going on, and
Well.
she's like, okay.
this is if you haven't figured it out yet, this is the lady that's very crazy.
Ah, that's right, yeah.
Like, why is the caretaker floating outside my window? Oh wait, oh that's the dead wife.
Yeah. See, that's some scary ass imagery. It's good. This is some spooky dooky right there.
Bah! Shoot the ghost. Shoot the
There we
ghost.
go, yeah, shoot the ghost. Please do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Just kidding, it's me. I'm not dead. Now someone save me. That's creepy imagery right there.
That is, yeah. That's also creepy, yeah. All of this is so scary. No, she fucked up. You see, you gotta leave the room, come back in, and then the zombie's back in the space that it was in when you first walked in the room. And then you can go.
It's my favorite part of like Resident Evil 1 remake, when you come back and the zombie bodies are still there and you're like, oh shit, before you even find out about the Crimson
Yeah.
Heads.
I found out about that by accident, and Oh my god, I screamed very loud. I was playing at a friend's house and I was like, da 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 da. Oh my god, it got back up! And I ran.
And then it runs really fast too. On top of that.
Yeah, it chased me all the way down to like the next safe room,
Nice.
and I like got in the safe room right before it got me.
And I screamed like
Yeah.
a child.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's so funny. Everyone's just packing heat. Like they're all just walking around.
I mean, he gave them to him.
I know, but it's just so funny to see literally everybody walking. What?
Can I help you, fuckface?
Yeah. You fuckface, yeah. Oh man, that's good shit.
Organ music. That. And someone walking.
You got yours?
Of course.
You look downstairs, and I'll look up.
You got yours?
Is bigger than mine.
My
huh?
wallet?
Maybe only
No.
My wallet, yeah.
A cigar? No. Your gun, stupid. Right.
Oh, I've got my handgun. Hmm. Oh, your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Who's gonna discover the not hidden hallway next?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. It's right behind you, dude. It's right behind you. It's right behind you. You haven't seen it yet. Just turn around and you'll see it. It'll magically appear in your vision.
Oh, he tricked him.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like it wouldn't have been that hard. He just kind of left the room and came back. It's like the oldest trick in the...
Yep. Still dead.
Yes.
It's almost over, darling.
Oh, she's getting kind of ripe, actually. It kind of smells in here, I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was dead.
Dun dun dun.
Oh my.
What's happening?
Oh, I have a killer crick in my neck.
Crime. Beautiful.
It's the doctor.
Has she killed him?
Not yet. But she will.
Are they manipulating the crazy girl so that she'll kill the guy?
What's taking that girl so long? What time
That's
is it?
actually kind of
First, I
great.
couldn't get Nora to want to protect herself with a gun.
Oh,
After you appeared at
hello?
the window, everything began to work just as we had planned. You were wonderful. Just the touch that finally drove her into complete hysteria.
It'll be
That was
worth all our
weird.
planning, darling.
I just lost you in the collab cam.
Where's Nora now?
But you came back though. You're back.
Oh.
Way to the cellar.
Yeah. That's
Guess
weird.
who's
So
back?
scared she'll shoot the first thing that moves.
And Frederick?
On his way to the cellar, too.
We just have to not be the first thing that
David,
moves.
are you sure none of them will suspect us?
Of what? An hysterical girl accidentally shoots somebody? Who would suspect that we planned it that way, that we drove her to it?
What about my suicide?
But just a ghost party gag. We'll claim it was a dummy since I'm the only one who touched you.
And the caretakers?
But they had no idea what they were really doing.
Look at this. They've got a
What
whole
about
plan.
Nora? She's not stupid.
Man.
Darling, believe me, everything
At
we
least
planned is
someone
working
does.
perfectly.
Jesus Christ.
Nora is sure Frederick murdered you. She thinks Frederick attacked her in the cellar, not me. And now Nora's almost out of her mind. with
See?
fear. The heads, the music, you're hanging.
Claim the
When
wrong
Frederick
man.
walks in there, she'll shoot him.
Getting people in trouble for things they didn't
Taking
do.
too long. David, you ought to be there.
When you hear the shot, come down to the cellar.
So they set up the whole thing. Her fake suicide and the driving the other girl crazy to get her to shoot him and all this stuff to get rid of the rich controlling husband. Because she's crazy. Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I lost you in the collab cam. Ralph. There you go.
That was weird. I don't know why that happened. It happened a
Hi,
second
William.
ago,
How you
and then
doing,
I came
man?
back.
I think your computer's the one having issues today.
No, I don't know. It like fresh now.
Oh.
But I'm back.
She shot him.
Oh shit! Somebody was shot.
Nora shot Vincent Price.
Didn't see. Oh, here we go. I've got it open again. Oh my!
Exactly what they wanted to happen.
Oh my! The plan has gone according to plan. My God.
And now the acid.
I love it when a plan comes together.
I love it when a 5,000-gallon vat of acid comes in handy.
Yeah, for real, yeah.
How's it going, William? Ever seen this movie? This is 1959's House on Haunted Hill, starring Vincent Price,
Hell yeah.
a.k.a. the dead guy getting dragged into a vat of acid right now.
Did it really just go? Yeah, it did. Okay.
You thought you lost the video?
Yeah, for a second there I was like, oh no, what just happened? Oh, it's the 50s and you can't show him dissolving a body in acid.
Well, you're no fun.
Yeah, right?
David? David?
David? Oh. Oh my. What? What's happening?
All the doors need WD-40.
Yeah, right, yeah. Apparently this squeaky joint does not get the oil. You know what I mean? Shut up. Wow. What a twist. There is one right now. It seems like there might be a twist going on right now. Why would you stand... Okay, yeah. Oh shit! What? Oh man.
Acid skeletons!
Yes, give me the acid skeleton. You know, I love a good animated skeleton. It's one of my favorite horror tropes. Is like Jason and the Argonauts. It's not really a horror movie, but like that whole thing with the skeletons. I love that shit.
Even my life. But you're not going to live to enjoy it. Come with me, murderess. Come with me.
Ghost Vincent Price wants your soul.
Look, he's got like 10 HP and he's weak against blunt damage. Just hit him with something. Like, it's fine. I think skeletons have like 16 HP, but whatever. I'm not gonna get all nitpicky about it. Don't trip and fall into the vat of acid. Oh shit, that was awesome. The skeleton just walked up and shoved her in. I love it. Oh man, that's great. Are they gonna be a lovely skeleton couple that lives in the haunted house forever?
House on Haunted Hill 2, Bone Zone.
Yeah, the Bone Zone. Oh, I thought it was gonna be another skeleton. Oh, alright.
How do you like my skeleton police system?
It was a trick.
It was a
He
double
was
cross.
actually the puppet master.
It was a double cross. Ow, 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 acid! Ow, 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 ow!
Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, God. Ow.
Good night, Doctor. is alive and the murderers are not. It's a pity you didn't know when you started your game of murder
Murder.
that I was playing too.
Murder.
Hysteria.
Yes, murder.
Acid, ow.
Hysterical murder.
Right along here, somewhat.
I love that ending though,
No, that's
because you're like, oh
fantastic.
my god, they did that and they planned it and they double crossed him
I
and
shot Mr.
Yeah.
Lauren. He's down in the wine cellar.
Alive?
I don't think so.
Wait,
remember she shot Vincent Price and thought she
Right.
killed him.
right.
It's him. He's alive.
How did he survive getting shot?
You didn't shoot anyone, my dear.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I loaded your gun with blanks. I can tell you all now. Trent and my wife were planning to kill me. They failed. Trent tried to throw me in the vat. My wife stumbled and fell. I'm ready for justice to decide if I'm innocent or guilty.
That's so funny. I loaded your gun with blanks because, well, you're crazy.
We all knew it. I knew it. They knew it. We all knew it. He's like, that's not acid. Watch this. Bloosh. Just dives in.
There'll be more, many more. They're coming for me now.
Dude, just get out of the house.
Then they'll come for you.
Guy's got good crazy eyes.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. But like, do they still get the 10 grand? That'd be my first question is, do I still get the 10 grand? I mean, I know I was bait for your weird murder sex cult plot thing, like, but do I still get the 10 grand? Because I could sure use the money.
Call it hush money now.
I suppose, yes. At that point, it's like, I'll give you the 10 grand if you shut the fuck up and never tell anybody about it.
And they all look at each other and go, all right.
Yeah, wouldn't you? Holy shit, that was actually an awesome movie. It's
pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I'm actually very glad that that's what we ended up doing tonight.
Not bad for a 65-year-old movie.
Absolutely, yeah. Shit, dude, that was awesome. So that was The House on Haunted Hill.
The OG, not the
OG,
reboot
yes.
one. I should probably watch that again too, because it's probably been a good 10 years since I saw that one.
The reboot, I can't imagine that it's good. It's I feel like it's a very 90s movie. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I mean, there's a lot
Yes.
of good 90s movies, but I feel like it's very 90s.
90s
Like, to the
horror
point-
has a vibe.
It does. It has a vibe. It's its own thing for sure. It's like it should be a whole genre in and of itself. But there's some good ones. Some really good, good horror movies from the 90s. When did Hellraiser came out in like the 80s, right?
Like the first ones did very late 80s, I think.
Yeah, those movies were awesome. Yeah, 1987. Okay. That's okay. Bad. That was a bad example. 'Cause that came out in the late 80s. That came out in the 80s, not in the 90s. Yeah, the first one that came out.
Great job.
Yeah. Can you think of any good 90s horror movies? I can't right now, actually. I can't, I'm drawing a blank here.
Is the 1995-ish, 93-ish cult classic starring Edward Furlong, Brain Scan, a horror movie? Because I love that movie.
I haven't seen that one. I actually haven't seen that. There is,
It's so cheesy, but it's great.
Wonderful 1990s Jeff Daniels, right? Jeff Daniels movie.
Okay.
1990s Arachnophobia. I've heard that's a...
Oh,
that's
Arachnophobia?
Great, yeah.
I thought I don't like spiders, so I don't remember watching
Yeah,
it when
no,
I was a kid. When I was a kid too.
Yeah. I was very
No,
scared. Actually,
thank you.
Misery came out in 1990.
That movie is phenomenal.
That movie is
That movie's
fucking awesome.
so good. What's her name?
and,
Kathy Bates in that movie is
Kathy
so
Bates, yeah.
believably crazy.
There is 1990s Frankenhooker, which I have not seen, but I've heard it's fun. I'm just saying that movie. I've heard it's great.
There's a that's so funny. When sometimes remakes are good, sometimes they're not. They remake so many movies now, but like there were even like back in the 90s or so when they remade some. Like one of my favorite old movies is the 70s movie starring James Caan, Rollerball. I love the original Rollerball.
Rollerball. Is that the kind of like Running Man, but like with rollerblades. Like it's like a game show that they like kill each other on rollerblades, or
kind of, sorta. It's. I mean, they're not supposed to kill each other, but
Right,
it gets
okay.
to the point where like there's no rules and people they do start to kill each other. But it's so good. It's very
I see.
corporate dystopia. You know, that kind of craziness. And the remake was just like, I don't know. They worried too much about the action.
Interesting.
And I don't watch too many 70s movies because I'm an 80s kid, but that one just has so much Jonathan.
Hell yeah. Well, fuck, man, that was awesome.
Wonderful.
I don't know if you got anything else, but I think we can call it a night here. I think
Just thought we'd watch a spoopy movie too.
I think it was a great idea. Actually, I would love to watch more movies on here, maybe some more public domain movies.
Yeah, you have to like start looking too, and it's funny because like for horror, for scary stuff too, the original Night of the Living Dead is also available there as well too. But I figured more people have seen that, and this one I love the twist at the end of it. It's pretty good. There were no ghosts, just creepy people and a murder plot.
Was the biggest that was like the biggest thing for me is like, holy shit, there was no ghosts in this movie, no actual ghosts.
It was all just creepy because the house is creepy.
Yeah. It was creepy, and it was just a like murder mystery that ended up, being not a murder mystery, but an attempted murder.
And then murder happened, so now it's a mystery murder.
Exactly. Yes, it's a murder. It's a mystery, but it's not really the mystery about the murder.
So starting tomorrow, it's no longer spooky season. So tomorrow's episode of the podcast that comes out is about UFO 50.
Ah, yes. And oh my God, we have so much to say about this. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, that episode was so much fun to record because, man, holy hell, have I put so many hours into that game already? Like,
so much fun. I found what's it called? What's the dungeon crawler with the Mike Tyson's Punch Out mechanics?
Oh, Valbrace. That's like one of my favorite
that game's
ones.
Fucking.
I love
I
it.
could understand why that game is wicked neat when you start to discover some of the spells.
So have you used the gate spell?
I have used it, but I haven't figured out how to use it properly.
Okay, I figured it out.
Oh, cool.
Because if you walk if you want to know, you walk around the hallways. There's some walls that you run up to that have a doorway.
Right.
That is like hidden in the wall.
Oh,
like the bricks make a doorway. You can kind of see it. Use it on those, and it opens up a secret door. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Which is another reason why UFO 50 is awesome. We can share information by word of mouth, just like back in the old days.
I love it.
Back in the day.
Oh man, I love it.
Yeah.
There's a Kickstarter right now. I'll talk about it tomorrow for next week's podcast too. But there's a Kickstarter right now. Someone that has archived all the old Electronic Gaming Monthly issues.
Oh shit, nice.
And they're kickstarting them into like a giant hardback book, which sounds fucking awesome.
I'd buy that for sure. Yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
Hell yeah.
Cool. All right, everybody.
All right, yeah.
Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back to our normal schedule next week of watch-alongs, and I have another fun, actually, movie that I'll surprise you with later that we're going to watch, I think, in November as well, too, that everybody's going to enjoy. That's going to be a fun surprise, so don't miss out on the weekly watch-alongs on Thursdays.
And then we got the rest of our typical streaming schedule throughout the weekend. I don't know if you're planning on doing a stream tomorrow night, Buck, something late night, maybe.
I'll bring it up in tomorrow for next week's podcast, but the Clock Tower Rewind came out on Steam.
Oh, it's out on Steam already. I'm still waiting for my physical copy.
Well, I bought that too, obviously, but it's on sale for $15 on Steam, so I bought it already.
$15?
I know, seriously.
I think I might just pick it up on Steam.
Seriously,
honestly, 'cause it seems like it'd be really fun to play.
So I'm going to probably play that on Steam tomorrow too, and also more Hunt because Hunt is a blast.
Hell yeah. And then Mac is gonna stream on Saturday. He does that Saturday.
Is he doing more Silent Hill?
Usually, I don't know. I think he's doing I'm not sure if he's doing more Silent Hill or what. I think so. I think he stopped doing the space trucker thing as far as I can tell.
Well, he's got to finish Silent Hill first.
Right, exactly, yeah. And then I'm going to be doing I started it last week, but every Sunday I'm going to see if I can stream Resident Evil 7 until I finish it. I was playing, and then I got stuck and frustrated on the very first boss fight, and so I was like, you know what?
In 7?
2 hours in. Yeah. I know I've done it before, actually. Like, it's that boss fight with the car in the garage.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
it's not a hard one. It's not a hard one. I just keep getting hit by the car, and I was like 2 hours in. I was like, man, I am tired. I'm
done getting hit by the car.
Yeah, I keep getting hit by the fucking car. I'm gonna come back to this. So we'll you guys will see that all this weekend.
That's
so
funny.
yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, everybody.
Make sure to catch tomorrow's episode.
All right.
Thanks
you
so
guys
much.
have a good one.
See
Bye.
ya.